So, was nobody going to tell me about this?
You know me, an OG, pick only what's OP, and nobody owe me no thing but a trophy and a fat check. With mad zeros like tempo, put my enemies in boxes like bento.
Hey everyone, Speedy here, and I'm back with another reaction. And this is something I did not expect to see, but it is very much welcome in its household. Today we're reacting to Scooby-Doo versus Courage Cowardly Dog in a death battle. And I don't know how many times I've said on here that I was a Cartoon Network kid growing up, but oh no, nobody decided to say to me that there was going to be a death battle with two of the most prominent Cartoon Network classic characters. Not a DM on Twitter, not even a mention on Twitter, not on Instagram, not on Discord, not even on one of my other death battle videos. Come on, guys. At least it's only been 2 days, so it hasn't been that long. So it should still be timely for this reaction. Plus, I just gotta see how this goes. Got two of the most scaredy-cat dogs in cartoon history, and they're gonna be fighting each other in a death battle. This is gonna be interesting. So let's just get this started. I have to see this for myself. In 3, 2, 1, now.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Shady Rays.
Shady Rays sounds like a sunglasses
Scooby-Doo,
brand.
the miraculous mutt from Courage, the cowardly dog straight out of nowhere. Heinous familiarity, man's best friend, the dog. No animal companion has stood by humanity's side as long or as loyally.
Even, and maybe especially, these two yellow-bellied, lily-livered scaredy-cats. Or dogs. He's
Yeah.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
Weapons
a
and
death
armor,
battle.
they have neither of those. Skills,
Throughout
possibly.
the ages, countless philosophers have posited the same question time and time
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, of course.
Where are you?
Pretty much everywhere.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo,
From cartoons to comics, from
where
video
are
games to board
you?
games, From live theater
To the most incredible major
Although I prefer
motion
watching
picture
Scooby-Doo
of
by
all time,
Simple Plan
He's the greatest
myself.
Dane since Hamlet.
But his monumental presence in popular culture belies his humble origins. Born to Momsy and Dada-Doo in
Scooby-Doo,
Doosville,
yep,
USA.
Great Dane.
Doosville ain't
And
what it used to
Unaki.
be ever since they moved all
That
those
from the
manufacturing jobs to
new
Bangladesh.
series that came out like a
Young
decade ago.
Scoobert was adopted by the Rogers family
2'4",
and their prodigal
331
gluttonous
pounds.
son,
Wow, he's heavy.
Norville, better known by his
7
friends
years in dog
as
age.
Shaggy.
Those friends being Velma Dinkley, Daphne Blake, Fred Jones, and
They're just
sometimes
taking
With their powers
clips from every
combined,
other-
they are
every-
Mystery Incorporated,
single
a cadre
different
of snot-nosed
iteration of
teenagers
Scooby-Doo.
traveling the Nixon-era United States in a cushed-up Volkswagen,
Nixon-era
foiling
United States.
seemingly paranormal crimes and unmasking corrupt authority figures.
all of whom definitely would have gotten away with it too if it
weren't for the
those
meddling
meddling
kids. Uh-huh.
and their dog.
Scooby is indispensable in Mystery Inc. investigations. Great Danes were bred by 17th century German nobility to hunt bear, boar, and deer, which
Oh, really?
means he's a master tracker. Scooby's super sniffer nose can root out the bad guys no matter how well hidden.
They were called Kamerhunda, or chamber dogs, because they stay in their prince's chambers and protect them from assassins.
Okay.
Such brave, fearless doggos.
Too
Interesting.
bad for Shaggy and the gang. The apple
Yeah, he's
didn't
not really
just fall
brave,
far from
yeah,
the
no.
tree. It defied the laws of Newtonian physics and rocketed into space at the speed of light. Because Scooby is an absolute coward.
Yeah.
He's terrified of his own shadow and constantly anxious about everything imaginable.
Yeah.
And his only motivation is his delicious Scooby.
Ruby snacks.
Which makes it so baffling that he's actually kind of a badass.
Scooby's a
Yeah, he can
master
be.
of the dupe, a classic technique of cartoon tricksters.
Sometimes called the power of positive assertion. Scooby flexes his mastery of disguise to fool would-be attackers, like seducing zombies as a belly dancer, or tricking a jester into entering an existential crisis.
This man
What?
was so thoroughly convinced to rethink
Okay, this
his
series I haven't seen
entire
yet.
life, he went all the way home and got into bed before realizing he'd been fooled.
Obviously, these disguises shouldn't work at all, but Scooby's just so supernaturally talented, they just do. See,
Yeah,
this
just
is
like
a
Team
perfect
Rocket.
Example. No one in their right mind would think that that's anyone but Boomstick in an awful wig and makeup.
That's my mom.
I thought so.
I'm so sorry, man. If those disguises sound completely impossible,
You know who else
that's
is
because
ugly
they're
like
wrong.
me?
You might have thought
My
of
mom!
things as being pretty grounded with all its men and masks, but then one day the mask did not come off.
Oh yeah, Zombie Island. That was an
It's time
awesome
our
movie.
time again.
Yeah.
The started being real.
I actually have to cover that song on my channel.
Just as bonkers to match. Like, remember those Scooby snacks? They started to give him a physical boost in strength.
Like
kind of
Popeye?
like Popeye's spinach.
That's nothing. Shaggy's brilliant uncle, Albert Shackleford, upgraded those snacks with nanite technology, giving
What?
them a variety of different effects.
What?
Everything from invisibility, robotic armor, force fields, super intelligence, and
What series is this?
Yeah, nano machines, dog. And we're just getting started. He can stretch and squash his body any way he likes, even duplicating himself or regenerating from damage.
like being chopped into pieces,
Pretty sure this
crumbling
is
into dust, or
cartoon
just
physics.
blowing up.
His soul was literally scared out of his body, and both his body and soul kept going at the same time. That doesn't make
Puppy and
sense.
Scooby-Doo.
Can appear in
Yeah.
multiple places at once, ignore the laws of gravity, rewind
Yeah.
time with his time scepter or super speed, draw
What?
things into existence, and
What?
mess with the plot of his own show.
Things getting a little too spooky for him? He'll just cut to commercial break.
He's also got weapons like the Super Spooker 3000, a gun that instills fear into the hearts of man.
And no,
What?
not like an actual gun. It literally shoots fear.
Or the Chest of Demons.
Oh yeah, from
an
the
ark containing 13 monstrous ghosts.
13 was it 13 wishes
Should you
Scooby-Doo?
be trapped within
13
its
ghosts,
grasp,
something
your
like that.
body and soul will be
13 something.
imprisoned in everlasting
It was this-
torment in this heretofore undiscovered
There was this
end
kid of
circle of hell.
indeterminate
Neat. Scooby-Doo has
ethnicity.
dodged laser beams and electromagnetic waves, survived being at the epicenter of an explosion that blew up time, and successfully performed the Zabriskie Triangle with Shaggy and Maddie Ziegler.
The Zabriskie
Wait,
Triangle
Maddie
is
Ziegler?
a dance so unbelievably
Ballerina from the
dangerous that
Sia
even imperfect
videos?
executions have caused widespread destruction.
When performed perfectly, it was so beautiful it literally
Okay, I
lit
seem
up
to
the
be
entire universe
lacking on
and
my
blew up
Scooby-Doo
the
lore
enormous
here.
snow globe containing it. It makes sense if you watch the show. Actually,
Yeah, sure.
no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Literally, we can measure the volume of the broken glass
Oh,
compared to the
jeez,
size
they're
of our
really
entire
taking this into
cosmos
account.
within it. In order to shatter what is essentially an enormous glass superstructure, each dancer would have to be generating enough energy to destroy our universe 11 quintillion times over.
That's right. Maddie Ziegler is a universe buster.
With Scooby-Doo as their nigh omnipotent mascot,
Oh, man, that's
Mystery
hilarious.
Incorporated has saved the world from alien invasions, wielded the power of a yellow lantern ring, and was even made a member of the Mystery Analysts of Gotham by Batman himself.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Batman, the world's greatest
Batman and
detective,
Scooby-Doo have teamed up
recognizes
so many
Scooby's
times at this
skills.
point.
Even facing down and defeating the evil entity, an eldritch dark
Heck, Scooby-Doo
god,
and
surviving its death,
WWE
which
have
rewrote
teamed up with each other a
all
couple
of
times.
Reality. Yeah, you know, the talking dog that crossed over with the Harlem Globetrotters and Don Knotts defeated Satan. No biggie.
So, where is Scooby-Doo? He's solving mysteries and saving the world with his found family.
Also, he's an alien.
Yeah,
what?
I wasn't even going to touch on that.
We interrupt this program to bring you
Oh, we're going straight to Courage.
the Cowardly Dog Show,
Starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
Abandoned as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of
How's it
nowhere
going?
with her husband, Eustace.
Verbatim with the intro.
But creepy stuff happens in nowhere.
It's
It's up to Courage to save his new home. Yep.
Stupid Wiz,
You made me look bad. Booga, 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 booga. Yeah.
You're breathing on me. Get away.
Sorry. But who wouldn't be excited for one of animation's mightiest mutts?
Courage is an adorable pink beagle.
He's a
with
beagle?
heart of gold and an
I never would've guessed
undying
that.
love for his doting Scottish mistress.
Looks nothing
Beagles
like
are hair hunters with
Snoopy.
intense separation anxiety, excellent
Snoopy is a
senses
beagle,
of
right?
smell, and a set of lungs that'll knock your socks off. All of which
Leon.
fits Courage to a T, especially the howling part.
To be fair, Courage has a lot to howl about.
Can lay
Nowhere
14-karat golden
USA
eggs.
is a magnet for interdimensional weirdness, attracting some of the strangest freaks in the world.
Like
Yeah.
master criminals, cats and LaQuack, mattress demons, mummies,
Yeah.
weremoles,
Yeah.
mad scientists, gods and goddesses,
Yeah.
aliens, robots, alien robots,
Yeah.
this chicken, the king of flan, and of course the United States government.
And poor Courage is absolutely terrified
Don't forget,
of all of it.
King
But
Ramses.
his devotion to Muriel means he'll always step up.
Return the
Good thing
slab.
he's kind of a genius. He's
suffer
a
my
brilliant engineer
curse.
capable of whipping up the most devious of traps almost instantly, and he's got an unending supply of tools at his disposal.
Everything from his trusty mallet to grappling hooks, ray guns, flamethrowers, chainsaws, bombs, beagle-sized cannons, yo-yos, a mind control helmet, vampire hunting gear, and the
Was there a comic?
Godbone. An
Godbone.
ancient artifact
Oh,
that is
right.
completely
Yeah, I forgot about that.
irresistible to any mortal dog.
That chick
forcing
came to
them
try to
lick
take
it
hers from
until
Muriel.
they die.
Except for
'Cause her
Courage,
dog
of
wouldn't
course.
stop licking his
I
licking
guess
his
if you
bone.
have the willpower to stare down a gigantic purple foot monster, you can resist even the most delicious of treats.
Ugh.
And he can pull all of this stuff out of his ass anytime he wants. He always has exactly what he needs.
All thanks to his computer named
Computer. Yeah.
A sentient desktop which knows almost anything and everything, even if he has a bit of an attitude about it.
Which
he definitely
means
does.
he's always prepared, especially when he can shapeshift his body into literally anything he can think of.
From inanimate objects to monsters to different animation mediums entirely. Courage usually uses this as a form of charades to communicate with others, but
Yeah.
don't get it twisted. These aren't just visual animation gags. His body is actually shapeshifting.
Courage's body is a canvas upon which his imagination runs wild. He can stretch to crazy lengths, shrink to microscopic sizes, turn invisible, appear anywhere he wants, or duplicate himself.
He's also effectively immune to damage. Oh, he still
I mean, he feels it,
but
yeah, but
apparently
he's-
his sheer
he can't
terror
die from it.
overrides it.
Like
Seemingly.
the times he tore himself in half,
Yeah.
turned himself fully inside out.
Yeah,
the dude
that's
somehow
disturbing.
vaporized his entire body completely without even ash remaining, and he just popped back good as new.
Classic cartoon shenanigans, but technically anatomically correct.
Hmm.
Until it isn't. Courage can create objects from his imagination and often breaks the fourth wall, directly addressing the audience.
Now, you would think being an impossible-to-kill force of nature would boost his confidence a bit, but isn't that what anxiety does to you? It undermines your sense of self-worth and magnifies the problems around you.
Sure, but Courage is also fighting gods just as
Albany.
powerful as himself. Like this enormous alien which could spike meteors so hard it spun the Earth 1,000 years into the future.
I remember
That's
that episode.
crazy.
Then Courage got shot out of a cannon that punched him through the moon,
Mm-hmm.
only to get slapped by that same alien and sent crashing back to the planet. And he was fine.
Courage is strong enough to physically patch up holes in the ozone layer,
Yeah.
hold stars in his hands, and
Somehow.
scream so loud he shattered the sun.
A scream like that would be like getting hit with over 100 septillion hydrogen bombs all at once, which is, you know, a lot.
And keep in
Yeah.
mind, the sound waves of his scream would have had to travel through the near vacuum of space.
Mm-hmm.
Basically a complete scientific impossibility.
Yeah.
Next time you replace my beers in the fridge with LaCroix, I'm getting my boy Jack Spaniels to blow up the sun. You've been warned.
That's not all. One time he operated a Peloton controlling a UFO.
A Peloton.
He pedaled it fast enough to fly past Saturn, enter hyperspace, and cross the Milky Way galaxy.
Though Courage's greatest challenge came from inside his very home. A monster who tortures his poor pooch every single day.
Oh, Eustace.
A depraved, psychotic motherfucker. The true Prince of Darkness. The greatest villain in cartoon history.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, he was a
even
bad guy,
collected
but
all of Courage's greatest foes like a legion of doom, all to mercilessly beat Courage to a pulp in a game of dodgeball.
yeah.
It gives all rednecks a bad name, Wiz. I want to end him. Low.
Okay, well, Courage's accumulated PTSD always held him back until he met a kindred spirit, another cowardly monster hunting hound.
Oh yeah, they did do a
Scooby-Doo.
special
Oh, yeah, I
episode.
remember him.
Together, they discover the source.
I didn't
of
watch it
Nowhere's
yet, but I heard about
weirdness,
it.
A dark
forgot about
matter
it till just
meteor
now.
that controlled reality itself.
Originally the meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs, its dark matter can rewrite the laws of physics, control minds, and turn Courage into a giant kaiju.
Taking the meteor
What?
for himself, Courage finally faced his fears, defeating this cicada queen goddess thing and saving his family once and for all. Yes, even Eustace. So let that be a lesson to any who would encroach upon the Bag's humble farm. It has a protector.
He may be small and he may be scared, but
Yeah.
standing up to our fears is what makes us brave in the first place. That's why his name is Courage.
All right, this should be interesting.
Battle sponsored by
Okay,
All right, the combatants are.
Here we go.
Run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for
or
a
death
dog
battle, or
Go,
dog
put
battle.
it sound.
Okay, how are they going to fight? Also, I have no idea who's going to win this. Seems like Courage should be able to win this because he's basically, you know, unkillable. Oh, jeez. That's scary. Great voice acting. Ow. Why does this song remind me of Undefeatable from Sonic Frontiers? Wait, are they fighting each other to see who loses to that monster? Really? Ow. Why don't they just turn their efforts to, yeah, doing that, being a monster, instead of each other? Oh, classic. Saw that coming. Hey, Godzilla.
Oh, there's one more thing.
What the heck was that? Yeah, I'd be scared too. Oh, computer.
How to defeat a great Dane with a speech impediment. Twit.
Oh, he's doing the triangle thing. Oh, the meteor. Oh, the mystery machine. Oh, the god bone.
All dogs love their bones, don't they?
Huh. Oh, it's the chest. Scooby snacks. Is he eating them? Oh, he's eating the superpower Scooby snacks.
Dad, my name isn't Chad James. It's not.
It'd be funny if his voice actor was actually named Chad James. Oh. Here we go. Unstoppable force versus moving object. Unmovable object. Unstoppable object. Whatever. Like watching Vegeta and Goku.
Stupid dogs.
Of course.
You made me look bad. What's her? Ow! 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 Cut it out!
Oh, you deserve that, Eustace. Yeah, take him. So that a tie?
I hate that stupid dog!
KO!
Wait, what? Who won?
Whizzes!
This another
As I
Pinkie
had to
Pie
avoid on-screen
Deadpool
dog murder,
situation.
Wasn't one of them supposed to die?
Not since the Great North Central Singularity event of 2015 have we had a result like this. It can't end like this, right?
Even with Courage's insane cosmic feats, you'd think the Zabriskie Triangle would be enough to seal the deal. But both pooches could regenerate from basically any kind of physical damage.
Yeah.
Both were incredibly smart in different ways. Scooby was more of a trickster with his dupes, while Courage was a scheming genius. Computer
Yeah.
could have given Courage the edge if not for their canon crossover, where it failed to have solid information on Scooby and the gang.
So I guess it came down to their unique abilities. And for 90% of their arsenals, they were evenly matched. Transmutation, mind control, you get it. They're tunes with basically anything, except for the chest of demons and the dark matter meteor.
Sure, the chest could theoretically always trap Courage, but he'd always be able to escape and destroy it with the dark matter meteor.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Scooby could repair the damage by reversing time and then trap him again.
Yeah.
And then Courage would break out again, you know.
So, just infinitely
Ultimately, this battle
ongoing.
between man's best friends would never end.
But this is a death battle. Somebody has to die.
Someone did, Wiz.
Eustace.
Someone did.
Most deserving of death.
Didn't they tell you that you're kind of scary sometimes?
I don't like dog killers.
Scooby and Courage were incredibly tough opponents that could go blow for blow for blow. They were smart, powerful, and incredibly broken.
Doggone it, Wiz. I guess you could
Doggone it.
say Eustace had one hell of a rough day. I shit you not. Oh, whew, those were powerful.
Oh my.
Stop.
Stop,
This
please.
battle is a draw.
Yep. I agree with that.
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death Battle member yet, click that join button below. See what you're missing.
That's the next battle. Rick and Morty. Doctor Who? Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, well, that's an interesting matchup. All right, well, that was Courage versus Scooby-Doo in a death battle, and yeah, it was a tie, which I can't argue with. That they both are very equally matched because, I mean, what can you say about that? They're both cartoons, so, and they've both been shown to not be able to succumb to any injuries that they take to their bodies. So how can either of them die to either of the other? Like he's explained, it would just be a never-ending battle. So yeah, I'm happy with this outcome. Well, I thought Courage would win, but honestly, yeah, I can't really see Courage killing Scooby or Scooby killing Courage. So yeah, a draw sounds yeah, adequate. But if you disagree, or if you agree, or if you do agree with me, leave a comment down below and let me know. And also leave a like if you like my reaction, and I'll have a link in the description to the original video and the channel Death Battle, although you probably don't need me to be able to go to the channel. And if you want to see more of my reactions or any other thing I do on this channel, be sure to subscribe for more. But until then, next time, I've been Speedy Tempo, and I'm out. See you guys. What's Scooby-Doo coming after you?